This is Tara-Jean with DancePlug, and standing beside Spencer, who was a dancer, now choreographer. We saw you perform, which was amazing.
That was 2 weeks ago. I'm recovered now. My body is healed and back to normal.
Okay.
I had to wake up the next day and go to yoga because I was so sore.
Like ice baths, bathing.
I was not conditioned to do that, and this show is really hard, and the dancers get very used to it. You dance all day long for 12 hours, so jumping into that was a shock to my body. But
good for you. Yoga helps.
Yes, it was nice. And then this week I was back to choreographer. I had an all-star, Jakob, who I've worked with before. We were actually my first season was his season on the show. That was season 6. So I watched him all season long, and I got him as an all-star last year with Lindsay. We did the shadow routine together. So I was thrilled to have him back. When I knew that I had him and Makenzie, I was like, legs. I see legs and feet forever and ever and ever, and that's what we did, and it was amazing. And I'm now, I'm really crushed because Makenzie was one of my favorite dancers. I've worked with her twice now on the show. She is beyond genius, and my worst fear was Jenna and her in the bottom together because those are my two favorite girls, hands down. I don't care to say it.
It happened.
And it happened, and I was so afraid. And it was kind of all the choreographers' worst fears because those two have unfortunately just not connected. But they certainly have won all of us over, and it was more than rough. It was the first time I've ever cried at an elimination because I was gutted for her. But she will work a ton. All of us can't wait to hire her, and I just, when you really just love somebody and they give you their all, you just hate to see them go.
I know. Would you have any advice? Is there something she did not necessarily wrong, but
I don't think so. It's the same thing. Like it blew my mind with Jenna. The same reason why they end up in the bottom. I guess it's like they're so useful to us because they're really versatile and they're willing to go full out immediately and they have great attitude. So, that's what's important to us as a choreographer. Maybe it's not what you want to watch on camera, but it boggles my mind because I'm always drawn to them in group dances. So it'll be the mystery of season 10 what went on with those girls. But they both could win. And maybe Jenna will pull. I don't know, but
it's true.
We'll see. But this was the best episode of the season, I think.
So
it was
good.
Such a strong episode. Every single number, you're like, Jesus, this is amazing.
You felt a little bit bipolar watching. I was crying, then I was laughing, then I was like, yes.
All of us were like, we got all stars, we're pulling up. Everybody brought it this week, and it was an honor to sit there and be in this creative melting pot, man.
And your inspiration, your piece was amazing.
Thank you.
It was one of my favorites of the night, and it was just so classy. Of course, Makenzie's face on camera is beautiful. Jakob, the way, both of their extensions, their legs are my body size.
Yeah, they both have every little bit of technique you'd want, and then they can perform as well. And I normally do really story-driven stuff. When I knew that I had them, I was like, I don't actually need it this week. The two of them, I just want to watch dance every possible second. And I really wanted to feel like a dream, like a movie sequence of an old movie musical, and I think we achieved that. And it was classy, and that's kind of what I like to go for when I do sexy, is the classy sexy, and I was fully happy with that. I can't wait to watch it on TV.